Welcome back to Oldman Gaming, back here in Gold Rush hard mode. And today, like every day, we're going to see what kind of clean out we can get. Now, do you remember the last time? It was not so good. Mostly I know it's just because we were digging that dirt right at the beginning there, and it's not good dirt at all. I don't know what I want to do here. But hey, welcome back, and thank you for watching. And you know, if you do enjoy my videos, I would be really happy if you could at least, you know, put a like on it. Lights will drain the battery, you know, but the lights were off. Okay. I know quite a few watch this, so I'd appreciate that as well. You often tell me that you watched it, and some of you are kind of following along in my footsteps, so I like that. That's cool. Or at least trying out the same kind of hard mode challenge. And honestly, some of you are doing better than me. I'm sorry. And I don't know what we're going to get out of this thing, so hopefully it's something good. The light here isn't as great as it could be, though. I want to dig a little further in here so we can get some good dirt. Like down over here. We should move the truck over some. Like, let me see. If we get... Oh, there's that dumb hill over here that just is in our way. Makes digging around here tough. Like the terrain right here is like this stupid hill. So we'll end up digging on some sort of a weird angle. Yeah, I was just saying, I don't remember if we filled up last time or not, but we did. So we should have everything ready to rock and roll. So we're gonna park there, I guess, and we'll go from there, see what we've got. Oh, that was actually the one I wanted. All right, this one, yeah. Feel like it's weird. Alright, so the truck is still too far away. I figured it would be really close. I guess we can pull this up forward a bit. There's not much forward to go, though. I haven't looked at, you know, I decide we'll just, unless I'm really looking to go after some good gold, good dirt, I'm going to just, we're digging it all up anyway, but I was thinking that, I know, let's start over and we'll try a different route. No, I'm not going to do that. This is taking me ages to do. It's unfortunate that I know the dirt here isn't super awesome. I mean, we got some dirt that's okay, but I was hoping for a bigger portion to be hitting the truck or something. It's like, now if I park the truck closer, we end up hitting it. Okay, let's see. Dang it, just dropping everything. So we're getting really close. As far as I understand, next week is the last week of the academic portion of my schooling. I move on to do some work for a client of the schools. Well, they've they've set up, they've got a couple of companies they work with that will give them projects. So they're real, real world projects. So I don't think I'm gonna dig like that. I just want to dig like here, but. And to be honest, I cannot remember the name of the company. My wife keeps asking me, and a friend or two that are interested in what I'm doing. I've also asked, and I'm just like, I forgot. I have no clue. I'll back this up, but leave this there. That should tell me where it's at. Lights. It's always the lights. So 4 in the morning. Almost 5, actually. Now for the past week, okay, like during the school, we did do like this little, one of our projects to set up a portfolio for ourselves, but I have to admit, it was the first one that we've done, and it was like, we followed a setup that the school had, or the teacher wanted us to do, so like a very particular format. Like, it was okay. But honestly, I don't think it's one I'd ever use for a professional setting. So I decided this week, since it's nearing the end of our academic studies, and if I really needed some help, I mean, the teachers are still there, so it's not like I wouldn't get help. But if I needed help, mostly the help I want from them is them to like have a look at it and tell me what their thoughts are about how good or bad it is. Now, I've looked online, as most people would, or whatever, and I was looking at professional portfolios and I found 3 that I liked that had different all sorts of different little, what I would say, like kind of unique things about them that like made them cool. And so mine is based roughly off of 3 different portfolios. But it looks really good, actually. I'm almost done. I have excuse me, I have 2 like portions of the thing left. It's built in all the all but TypeScript. I probably should have done it in TypeScript, but we're still going through that class and I'm still a bit lost. Well, not lost, I just haven't quite figured out how it all works together yet. Like, I understand its concepts and everything, but like on a project like this, it seems like it's a small kind of, or like it's, there's certain things that you can use, like on a small project, they're just, I wouldn't say more hassle, but they put a lot more work into it than you need. So that's kind of, but I should be more, I need to look back at the stuff for the class and really try to figure it out. So actually, I'm working in a group to do a, our final assignment. I'm hoping I'll gain some knowledge out of that. Actually, right now, I'm going to be pretty busy the next few weeks getting all my projects done. So we got a project for our advanced Node.js class. I got a project, at least I think I got a project for our advanced React class, and then obviously there's one for TypeScript. We have CIDI, which is actually was cool. That was a really, like, I learned a lot in that class. Like, I know how to use the system, but this was like teaching us how to set it up and stuff. And it was cool. I liked it. There's my dog. He's come out to say hi. Good old Charlie. This little, there we go. Wanted to get that little bit. It's bugging me. See, it looks like this, the terrain for the, whatchamacallit here. That stuff, because it's completely spaced my, bedrock, that's what they call it. Gosh, like totally forgot what it's called. Anyway, it looks like even its terrain is like messed up. It's not flat once you get to a certain point. So that's going to make kind of the way I'm digging right now a little more interesting, we'll say. But let's see. Yeah, so I'm working on a portfolio. I think I've probably put about 30 hours into it. I think that it looks really good. So I'm going to have my teacher, well, two of the teachers, like the two main teachers that are there, have a look at it, see what their like opinion is, and then I might have a few people from, or I'll just ask my network people, network in LinkedIn, what they think of it, which could also maybe get me a job. I don't know, we'll see. Gonna have to start looking for a job here too very soon. I just want to get out and make sure everything's rolling, because yeah, we're at 35. That's great. Maybe I should go over and look at our water just to make sure. Yeah, 17 ounces from last time. If the number's a little wrong, which it shouldn't be, but seems like when I ended the video, I thought I saved it, but it was saved just in the middle of the cleanup, so I had to like redo the cleanup before we got back here. But yeah, so if the number looks a little different than the previous video, that's the reason. Not trying to cheat or nothing. I know there are some cheats for this game, but I don't like to cheat. I like to play the game, you know, the way it should be played. Or hard mode, which is even harder than the game should be played. Maybe I parked them too close. Well, we can back up here. Oh, we're going back towards the, okay, well, doesn't matter. I think this is all junk dirt anyway. So I didn't check on the map. Don't kind of care anymore. We're just going to dig and get some stuff done. Let's make some money here. It's getting close to autumn, which means we're just going to have to, like, I'm thinking, well, I have to see how much money we get out of here. But with enough money, would like to replace or like get. Yeah, I'm still pushed. There's somebody, and forgot your name, so I'm sorry. Not looking at the remarks, but he said he did Old Arnold. He kind of rushed things faster than I did, and so he's got some tier 4 equipment, most of it, I believe. Maybe he's playing with a few different roles than I've got, so I'm not sure if he's renting stuff or not. But we're already to the ground. Okay, it's very shallow here. And so, and he's getting, you know, obviously better dirt out of, or better gold out of the dirt than I am. I'm just wondering, in this situation, is it better to go with tier 4 or to really save up and get money for tier 5? You know, maybe we'll get a really great deal in the winter on some, not planters, that's the tier 4. What are they? Tier 5. I don't remember now. Again, I'm a bit brain dead today. It actually is my daughter's birthday, so we've been out kind of having fun and celebrating. And I don't know if you noticed yesterday, but I didn't have a video out yesterday because it actually was my wife and my anniversary. We've been married for 22 years, so we went out for dinner. It's very nice. Like, often we go out for steak, but this time we were like, you know, let's do something different. And we found this, like, here in Finland, this is not an easy task to do, but we found a a restaurant that does like really authentic Mexican food. It was like really great food. That was fun. And then we went to Starbucks and had some coffee and what else did we do? Something else I don't remember, but we didn't have a whole night. Like, I mean, we had about 3 hours. Unfortunately, it was all to kind of go out and hang out. So that's what we did. Well, she did a little shopping or like looking around. I did buy her a nice, really nice necklace today. She is like a very, well, we really parked that bad, didn't we? Anyway, she's a very, like, very good businesswoman. You know, she runs the whole company that we own. I just advise her on everything, make sure that... But anyway, so she has, through the business and her contacts and just the way she is, what she's done, what she's built, has gotten invited to do a keynote speech at a conference for women entrepreneurs. So that's really cool. So she's doing that tonight. She didn't actually invite me, so that's why I'm here at home. But also it's my daughter's birthday and we didn't want to leave, like, well, we kind of talked about it, so we didn't want to not do anything for her birthday. So I'm here at home after I'm done with this video. Gonna make, well, I'm making her an ice cream cake. Now I'm a pretty good baker kind of guy. I like sweets, so I bake lots of stuff and I know a lot of things. So one thing that my kids like is the ice cream cakes that you could get at Baskin-Robbins, but we've never had one from Baskin-Robbins because I just make them. I don't know if it's any cheaper. Well, it probably is, because you can get... It doesn't cost... I mean, it probably costs 10 to 15 bucks. I don't know what they cost at Baskin-Robbins. Haven't been there for ages. I mean, we kind of have them here. Not here. They're in Estonia, but that's like a 2-hour boat trip from where we're at, and maybe $20 ticket to get. We go to Estonia once in a while. Great place to go. Very cheap food. You know, things here are so much more expensive than over there. So it's kind of nice to roll over there and go to a cafe, buy food for a bunch of people, and it's like 20 bucks. Because in Finland, you do that, and it's like 100 bucks. It's like just dumb how expensive things are. Now this place is hilly. It's kind of terrible. I think that's gonna work. So I'm kind of digging here. So yeah, she's off doing a keynote speech. I'm at home making ice cream cakes for my kids. And when she gets home, hopefully we'll have the cake ready and we'll have something to enjoy. They take a while to make. Mostly you just takes time for the ice cream to refreeze after you like have it out and are putting it into the cake thing. So I gotta go up and put another layer on. I've already got one layer going. Now we'll put like the kind of, there's like a little bit of a cake kind of layer. It's not really cake, it's just a bunch of crushed cookies. In this case we use Oreos. They do a really good job, they taste good. And then I might do this like Oreo cookie layer between the two layers, the top layers. It's got a bottom layer that's just ice cream, then we'll have cookie layer, and then another ice cream layer, another cookie layer, another ice cream layer. The cookie layer and the ice cream layer you can kind of put on together so you don't have to like wait for those two, but it's like from one ice cream layer to the next, you gotta wait a while. Then you want the whole cake to freeze after a bit, and then you can put like whipped cream and sprinkles and all the things that a 6-year-old might like on a cake, and then it's good. And another cake I make is a 3-layer mousse cake with a brownie bottom. Very good stuff. It's like raspberry chocolate mousse cake. So it's got like a brownie, then it's got like a vanilla, what is it? Vanilla mousse, then chocolate mousse, or no, let's see. I haven't made it for a while. It's a really costly cake to make. So it's like, okay, yeah, so there's a white, hey, I've been talking so much, I think we're pretty close. 74, yeah, we'll be really close, just this last dump truck full here. So we got a dump truck full really quick. Just a bit ago, so that's why I was like, oh, we should be done already, probably. Yeah, that should be fine for now. Lights, oh, we leave the lights on. I guess we did. No. Oh, we're not turned on. Alright, let's get this thing going. So no, yeah, there's the vanilla layer, the raspberry layer, because it's like there's white, pink, reddish pink, and chocolate. But what makes the pink? Didn't think for a sec, but it's the raspberries, of course. That one takes like 5 hours to make as well, because you gotta like, again, it's one of these cakes where you make a layer, put it in the fridge or the freezer, let it, you know. I want to grab this since we're right here. And then you make another layer, and you, well, first you make the brownie layer. Then you put, you know, let that cool. I mean, you don't have to, but it's better that you do. And then you put the first mousse layer cake or layer in. Then you do a, you know, put it in the fridge for an hour or two, generally about an hour. Then it's firm enough to put the next layer on. And you put raspberry mousse layer on. Like, making the mousse doesn't take long. It takes like, maybe 5 minutes each time. I mean, there's a little prep work for the first one. But once you got the prep work done, the next few layers doesn't take any time at all. Me personally, I like chocolate chip cookies. I like cookies altogether, but like if I'm gonna bake something, chocolate chip cookies are probably one of my favorite. I also like brownies. I also like, I like to make donuts, but that's kind of a bit of a big, like, because they don't have good donuts here in Finland. So if you ever come here and you like donuts, I'm sorry, but you're going to be disappointed. I think I've talked about this before. They have one company called Arnold's that actually does donuts, but they're almost all the same kind of donut. And they have some, I don't know if they're cake donuts or, I think there's some cake donuts, but so you get 1 or 2 kinds of donuts and they're outrageous. Like, oh yeah, that's what we did. We went and got a donut at Arnold's last night as well. So we bought 2 donuts. That's the other thing I'm saying. It's so expensive here now. Cost us $9, almost $10 for 2 freaking donuts at Arnold's. That would be something if we got coffee with it. We didn't even get the coffee because we already had it. There was no coffee to get with it. You know, it was just like, they've jacked their prices up. It didn't used to be that much, but it's with all these crises that all these companies are creating. I think it's created. It's not like due to other things. I don't think it's what it's not due to what they want us to believe it's due to. I think it's more a man-made issue that certain companies that control these things can make more money. I know here in Finland, the energy crisis we're having is totally done by the energy companies themselves. Yet we, the people, the public, has to pay for, well, basically them wanting to go green and doing it faster than they really need to. Because there's no mandate that the power plants have to go green. Which I don't know how they would do that. Well, kind of like a lot of the power plants around here are actually we're done here. We're gonna be like going over in a minute. Most of them run on coal and wood, so they're very traditional power plants. But as you know, the exhaust or the burning of these materials goes up the long chimneys, smokestacks, whatever you want to call them. I thought this did roll down here. I took the brake off, and now it's. Let's leave it parked there. I think that's a good place for it. Lights will drain. I always turn the lights on for everything because I'm just button click happy. Oh, man, this is a fast episode, right? It's only, I mean, we'll see, but I dug fast today or something. So that's 100. All these are 100. I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter because we pick them out ourselves anyway, but it will matter when that got, well, we don't even need lights because it's daytime. But anyway, yes, as the smoke and that, you know, because you were burning coal, it's a very black smoke, but they've done it up enough nowadays that by the time whatever comes out of the top, it's mostly just steam and clean. It's not, I don't know why I started up here, but let's start up here. Something different to do. You know, so in that case, I would say they're already pretty green. The CO2 that they're putting out is not that high, but they are deciding to, you know, go other routes. I don't even know, but I mean, I've been told a lot of this information by very reliable sources. I just don't remember all the details. I just know that. And so they're trying to close down all these plants that use coal and wood. And they do have a couple of nuclear power plants, one that came online, but the one that it just hasn't worked very well. It has not really put out any sort of amount of energy that they would expect it to. And so, oh, let's do this here. But anyway, maybe I should stop ranting, but you know, and I don't remember, but another reputable source that I've been watching online, the guy knows his stuff. And what, 15? Oh, I think this is worse than before. Yeah, this is not cool. Crap dirt, man. Crap dirt. Oh, I think I did that wrong, didn't I? Well, it's okay. Dump this here. I'm gonna put this here. And all is good, except this is the other one. Right? Yeah, I probably picked up the wrong one. It's not a big deal. But anyway, he was saying that, you know, all this CO2 worry is, oh, we actually put the right one in, so that's good. Is like, okay, all the CO2 that's in the air that they're complaining of. Oh, damn it, that was so wrong. Shoot. Well, there goes that, anyway. So anyway, the CO2 in the air. what they say is bad is not as bad as they think, but they don't want to point this out. But the planet is greener now than before because the plants are able to, I mean, you know, they're absorbing more, not oxygen, but CO2. And so there's areas now where there used to be very little vegetation or no vegetation. They're looking at like areas like deserts and things that were extremely arid, and now there's actually, you know, grasses and things growing there. I think it was like he was saying it was, number's probably not right, but it's something in the teens. I think it was like 13 or 14%. Like in overall, the world is like 13-14% greener than it was, you know, 5-10 years ago. And yet they're worried, or they're saying that all the CO2 in the air is bad. I don't, you know, I think if we try to get all the CO2 out of the air, well, then the plants that keep us alive are going to die, and then, well, we'll die too. That's my own opinion, so it probably would never happen in my lifetime, but, you know, it could happen. And if they're like, we have to purge all of the CO2 out of the environment, then the plants that use that CO2 will die off. And I don't know. I think all these big billionaires who are 80 years old should... Why? How? What? I don't understand. Why won't it take another one? I've only... Why are you full? You're not supposed to be full. It's like all the water's out of it. Did we not get this all filled with water? Let's just see. Will it take more water? It's like really weird. Like it just won't take another... It should. Anyway, I'm just ranting and raving, mostly just crying out loud. Okay, whatever, you know. Just dump this in, and I don't know what happened there. Maybe it's a bug. A weird bug that I found. I don't know. I mean, this doesn't even look like it's got... This looks like dry dirt. Anyway, I think these older people who are trying to do all this climate change and are all like worried about everything, they should just take their money, go enjoy it, and stop trying to change the world that you're going to be only living for 5 more years in. Because in your lifetime, or what's left of your lifetime, you're not going to see anything. You know? Plus, most of them want to have things go, in my opinion, the wrong way. They're about destroying the population. You know, these guys that are for like thinking that the world is overpopulated and we should like kill off a bunch of people because there's too many people in the world. Well, and you know, there's a lot of people out there like that, and that's they're harmful to our existence. I think it's my opinion, but I don't know how well this is going to work. We're going to do this because, well, hopefully we'll get the same amount out of there, right? It's like... I guess we'll just let it run. Alright, so... I think we still got 2 here, so that's fine. Well, we were at 17, basically, if I remember right. Or I'll stop talking about, I don't know if this is politics or whatnot. I'm not much of a politician, so. And when it comes to environment, I think CO2 footprints and this kind of stuff is less important than, say, all the plastic that's being used and thrown into the oceans and rivers and stuff. That's a worthy cause to try to clean up, you know? There's places where there's so much, you know, pollutants in the water you can't see the water. Like these big rivers are just full of trash. You want to do some cleaning up? Spend $1 billion doing that. I think that'll be well more worth money than whatever you're using on now. Alright, as always, we're going to put these through differently. So this is... It didn't take... It has a little bit in there. That's what I wanted to do. I'll take this guy and put him back here. So one mat has about ½ an ounce, huh? Just from what I gather there. Alright, well, if we were at 17, to have 17 more, we'd have to have 34 ounces. And because this is it, I don't think we're going to make it. Well, that looks kind of funny, huh? Our hose is broken. You know, I'll just say this. I like Elon Musk because he's not trying to, like, you know, he's like, let's populate another planet. You know, like, at least he's not like, let's destroy all the people on this planet so I can live here alone. To me, that's kind of how I feel like some of these other guys are, so. Plus, I think the guy's a pretty cool guy. He's very smart. Alright, 31, so we're at 17. 10. What is it? 27, and then there's 3, 4. So we got like 14, 15 ounces. That is terrible. But hey, we're digging in probably the worst dirt in this claim right now. So I know once we get, you know, back over that way, and definitely over that way, it will pick up and get better. But it's always good to clean out the crap, the worst crap dirt first, because then it can only get a little better from here. Like, you know, 14, 15 ounces is going to be our lowest, and then we're going to get much higher ones. Hopefully, I would like to see it average more like 20 or 25 even. This is supposed to be the better claim, a better claim. But we're doing on gas here, 31 and 33. And now we probably don't have as much water either. It's still going pretty strong. What if we put like... Looks like such a... Oh, it is. It's 24. I was thinking it's 200. I don't understand. 1, 2, 3. That's only 100K, but we're at... So that wouldn't be enough water. Right, because we're at like 4K or 400... No. Yeah, say we're at roughly 400,000, right? So that means we would need even 500,000. This is 160,000. Are you saying that's all? I got plenty of money, right? Yeah, I've got money. I don't know. Not gonna worry about it. If it says that what's gonna be full, then it's gonna be full. Let's see about... Yeah, that's just a lot of money. How much money did I have? 153. Let's like put about 3K in. That is stopped, but it'll probably be going again in a bit. Alright, well we did actually, hey look at that, he's repairing something. Is he repairing? He's probably repairing something here, which is good. But yeah, we're done a little faster than normal, and I really am not going to start again yet, so I guess I'll leave it here. So hey, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video and all my ranting, then please give the video a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.